to start with Big Johnny Cash. Really quite a story with this song. It all began here. Uncle Walt gave me this song. He had read about some exploits of Johnny Cash, getting drunk, doing some crazy things. Imagine that about Johnny Cash. And you got to understand that our families, my brother and I's families, were big Johnny Cash fans. And so that was in our home, and that thing was really embedded into our common memory.
Because when we were, at home, we would be learning Steve Miller and Beatles songs, and right alongside Johnny Cash and Hank Williams.
Well, yeah, especially we'd hop into the car, we'd visit our grandparents, our Bippa's grandparents, down in Lodi area, and it would be the 8-tracks, and it was my father's music, and it was Johnny Cash, Bob Wills, and Texas Playboys, and occasionally a yakety sax. And so this was the kind of music that was swirling around my brother and I, and not so different from Mark. And so Big Johnny Cash
was subjugated to Dad's tyranny when he had to ride with him for work.
Kind of a Charlie Pride guy, as far as I remember from your dad.
Yep. Well, my mom, born and raised on Charlie Pride.
There you go. So we do have deep roots in this. And so when Uncle Walt gave me this song, it just begged for a Johnny Cash type of an approach. And we recorded this song several times through the early years. We're talking mid 70s to the late 70s. We made 2 or 3 recordings of it. They were never all that great. On this particular version that you'll hear, which of course is the one we've just done, we borrow the introduction from the original one where Steve Cook, Mark's brother, was involved and stuff. But
circa 1979.
Yes, and this was done in old BBC studios, Bippas Valenzuela Cook in Orland. Again, Matthew said it was just a cassette, and that's all it was. And this song takes a whole new life of its own later on, but we'll talk about that after you enjoy this.
A song called Big Johnny Cash. The song we'd like to dedicate to Uncle Walt, who's been a great inspiration to the band. So we'd like to dedicate this song to him. So y'all listen. Thank you, Steve.
He traveled to Memphis to a pot smoking bash. Most of us know him as Big Johnny Cash. He drank and he smoked and then wound up in jail. But June came a-running to deliver the bell. Really pretty round her waist was a sash. Brought a big roll of greenbacks, she had plenty of cash. He was under the illusion that his real name was Sue, till she said walk the line, and that gave him the clue. Get a clue now! Still a big groggin' on his forehead a gash. He began to remember he was Big Johnny Cash. 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 Oh, come on, Big Johnny. Oh, come on, Big Johnny. Big Johnny Cash.
Hey, thanks for being here. Please subscribe, like, and share. And tell us in the comments where you're from. Thank you.